Good morning, everyone. There's always that weird couple seconds. Wait for some people to get in here. If you're in here, please say hello and let me know if you can hear me. Gonna mute this. We're gonna have a special guest come on. Hope everybody had a good week. Saturday, back to the routine. Oh, got back from Disney and it was a great trip. We'll talk more about that. And I don't know, how was everybody else's week? It was good. Weird. It's always weird when you get back from Disney. That first couple days, it's like coming back from reality or coming back into reality. Hi, Dean. Good morning. Um, so, how was everybody else this week? Good? All right. I'm wearing my new Figment pass holder shirt I got from Festival of the Arts. Good morning, Jeff. Thanks for being here, you guys. Um, I didn't buy too many souvenirs when I was there this time, but there's just a couple things I wanted to show. It's pretty cool. My Festival of the Arts. This is the one I decided to get. It's a limited edition. It's pretty cool. And I did some cool pin trades. I'll go over that in a little while. But yeah, we had a really great trip. It was so much fun. We ate a lot of really, really good food. I don't know. When's everybody's next Disney trip planned? Hi, Magic of the Mouse TV. Yes, Figment is so cute. I got the new Figment pass holder, not pass holder band, but it was just a Figment magic band and wore that to the festival, and that was really cool. We have another trip coming up in about 3 weeks to do my first run Disney, which I have not yet trained for and need to do that. So that's exciting. Anybody else here done a Run Disney event? I'm only doing the 5K, so I'm not too worried about it. I do like 12 miles in the parks, and I average walking during a day like 6 or 7 miles. So, you know, we'll see. I definitely need to get on a treadmill like today, like yesterday, but today would be a good place to start too. Hi, David. How are you this morning? Getting an annual pass in the fall. That's so exciting, Dean. Have you been a pass holder before? You're going to love it. Just all the extra perks. I did my first Disney pass holder event last year at Typhoon Lagoon, and it was pretty cool just to have that special little extra special perks as a pass holder. You really feel appreciated. And we have a special guest, not Josh, but someone else, just as great.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
I am needing more coffee, but I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I am awaiting my coffee. I think it's almost done. So I did a first this morning, and I don't know if we're gonna chalk it up to the blonde hair or being tired, but I was rushing around. I was watching some of your stream. I'm like, all right, I got to get this all set up and make my coffee because I can't contemplate without coffee. And
It's right in the name there, so
I know
we'll
it's a
be false
requirement.
advertising. Yeah.
And I go to pour my cup of coffee like 1 minute to
Oh no.
going live,
Oh no.
and it's just hot water. I forgot to put
Oh,
the
okay.
coffee in there.
I thought you were gonna say you spilled. That's not so bad. I haven't been sleeping well lately, and I
Uh-huh.
slept so good last night. I slept through the night, and I have an alarm on Saturdays. Not that I ever need it, but I put it because I have a show. I clearly didn't have it go off. So my show starts at 9. I was up at like 8:40 something.
Yeah,
Like
that's not a good feeling.
it was crazy. I don't know why my alarm go off and I don't remember it. I don't even need it, so I don't even know. But so I'm getting up. I'm like, well, all right, let's do this. And I hope you can't tell, but you can tell. I look like a druggie. My
No.
goodness. Yeah, I've watched Breaking Bad. This is what they look like. But it is what it is.
That's me all the time. I always have baggage because I don't sleep. So
So yeah, young lady. So I did what I was doing last night. It went fairly late. Then I had some other stuff to do, and I haven't watched The Sopranos all the way through, and I love that genre.
yeah,
I didn't have HBO when HBO was that. I haven't had HBO in years. Anyway, and so I gotta. I don't know. Somehow I watched like 4 or 5 episodes and I liked it, but this is years ago. But then I never followed through, right?
right.
And my mom, of all people, was talking about what a great show it is. I love
Yeah,
The Godfather. This is so off topic, weird. But so I just this week decided, because last year I was doing that video of the day thing. I didn't have time to do any of that. And so I
right.
purposely made myself sit down and, because, you got to turn off your brain sometimes. And so I decided to go with The Sopranos. So then I turned it on last night and I watched 2.5 episodes. And at the end of all of that, I get on my phone and who's sending me a message? And she's on the East Coast where I'm not even on the East Coast. You, so you, young lady, never sleep.
No, not really.
It's crazy. I mean, it was like
That's
2 o'clock my time.
Yeah, was it that late?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
It was late. I don't know. I didn't look at it, but I knew I
I
would know you about it.
It was funny because like Fridays is my really long day. I work a double, and Josh had texted me because he was at Disney. Him and their family are there, and if you guys are wondering where Triple P is, that's where they're at. And he's like, "Where? Who are you having on?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Well, when you asked me too, I had, so wifey was already asleep. I had in my head we were doing something, but we're not. But I just didn't remember. I didn't want to say, "Oh yeah, no problem," and then not be able to be there. But so I walk in. I said this on my stream. I don't know if you heard it. I walk in. It was pretty late, and my wife is laying in bed asleep, but she's holding her phone, like. And so I was gonna take the picture, but I was too loud because she had all this stuff, and I smashed it. But the whole thing. But it was pretty funny. But yeah, I knew it'd be fine.
That's funny. Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it's fun. I love it.
Short notice.
I
My God. Well,
mean,
I'll
really,
try.
all I did after that was go to bed and wake up. So yeah, very. That's okay. It's fun. Hey Jeff, what's going on? Hey Dean, hey Sean.
Hi, Sean. Yeah, so I was just showing. I whipped out
Ah,
my Figment pass holder
that's
shirt
cool.
today. It's pretty awesome. I like it, and I showed a minute ago while we were waiting
Ah,
the. There was two, so there was two, and one was limited edition, and one was limited release. So I learned something new. Do you know the difference between the two?
limited edition has a set number. Limited release is lies, lies, lies.
Yeah,
Give you as many as they want. Limited
yeah,
edition and open edition are the same. Anything Disney says.
yeah.
But I think it's about date, actually. I think limited release is about a date. They'll stop selling it on a certain date, but I don't even know that for sure.
Yeah.
But one of my, so I love Disney pins. I collect Disney pins, and I picked this one up on
That's so
eBay.
cute.
Yeah, I love it, and it's the Museum of Antiquities set. And I'm a nerdy guy who likes history and stuff. But this is limited edition, so on the back it'll tell you how many, and it says limited edition 750.
Yeah.
Yeah. But open
Please,
edition just
please
means
for
they'll sell 1 billion of them, right? And then limited release, I think, is about time.
it's yeah. Let me see. I didn't even take this off to see how many it was limited edition of. So I mean, I just wanted the one that was a little more special, I guess. If I'm gonna be spending the money on the pin.
Yeah, if it's the same price and I like the look, I'll go with limited edition. But I don't really know why I do that because I'm not going to sell them. But
Limited edition of 2000.
see, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that stuff.
pretty limited.
It's hard because we don't really know. Like open edition, how many do they make?
Right.
Yeah.
Could be 40,000,
Could be 1 billion. I don't know.
100 trillion.
And then you got China making fake ones. So like,
You're right. Lots of them.
hopefully they don't have the coronavirus with them because you never know.
So
They have that in Florida yet? What the heck?
thank you.
We got it in
No.
Texas.
You do?
I mean,
Let-
I don't know. It might just be a headline. I'm not reading it.
Last I checked, this is like topic off topic. Hey, Triple P, thanks for popping in.
Hey, I don't see him more of that.
Well, what do we have here? We're just talking pins. I was showing off some of my stuff on my story when we were there. I did a little pin trading, and I asked Josh, I was like, I went to trade one of them, and because a long, long time ago, like when I first went to Disney, I bought like a big set of them. I didn't know anything about pins at all. And I found one and I was about to trade it. And I looked at the back when I took it off and I was like, whoa, that doesn't look legit. So I put it back on my
Oh,
lanyard
gotcha.
and traded a different one. Hey, Baxter. And anyways, these are the couple I'm super proud of, which I already shared, but I don't know if you guys saw it on my Instagram. These are the two I'm the most proud of. The
He's on Kilimanjaro Safari right now. That's so cool. So we
Oh,
got
that's awesome.
great movie ride. What
And
was what above that?
Carousel of Progress.
Okay, yeah.
And I thought those were really cool. And
They
then
are very
the
cool. I love it.
Tombstone of Freddy the Bat. Those are just some that I was like,
Ready to the back. Hey, Bax.
yeah.
Hey, Sparkle Supreme Queen. Lynn.
What? Oh, will you hand me some?
And PPP.
Yummy. Did Paula just make that for you?
I was right there.
Oh my God, what an angel.
She's the best. So yeah. So she said, "Well, what are you gonna? I don't know. We talked about food. I'm like, yeah, I can't really eat. So what? I'll have to make you charcuterie plate. I'm like, okay.
Because then you can eat it and talk.
You're my favorite. I love
That's awesome.
She's
Thanks,
the best. See,
Baxter.
I asked for a Pepsi and she brought me this. You're the best, baby. I love you. And it didn't have to do with. See, this is crazy. The two people I think of right now in my life with charcuterie are you, PPP3, the newest. Well, is she the newest version? The newest adult version of PPP.
Yeah.
I told Josh,
Caitlin.
I have a new favorite, and he didn't understand. And I said, she makes charcuterie. She's my favorite.
Yeah.
I can't even think of her name right now, so I feel like a jerk. Kate.
Kate.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. If you like charcuterie, I like you.
Yeah. Good in our book. And eating charcuterie with me is a win for non-vegetarians because I won't eat the meat. So yeah, more meat
So,
for you.
as a non-vegetarian, eating charcuterie with you is a goal unrelated to caring about vegetarianism.
So Magic of the Mouse TV. Yes, my birthday trip was amazing. My husband and I had so much fun. We were running around Epcot for a couple hours, but there's a lot of photography going on. So my husband was my personal photographer on this trip, and
I love that.
I just kept handing him the camera. He did awesome. But this trip was actually more of, it kind of made me think of how you explain your Disney trips. We have, yeah, you. Yeah, you. We just slowed down and didn't really worry about getting to our fast passes. We missed like all of our fast passes.
Well, our trip is in 2 weeks. We haven't even talked about getting fast passes.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to relax and enjoy it, and so many things happened where we had to just change our plans. I had to cancel dinner reservations, and
Yeah.
so
But that was because you had some big meal before, though. Not because you went without, right? Because you did something you like better. I don't remember what you said, but
I didn't go without eating at all. No.
I'm the guy. I'm the 470-pound dude eating as we speak. So whatever.
Um, so that day that we canceled was my birthday dinner that on my actual birthday because of the Rise of Resistance, and we had a pretty heavy brunch.
Yeah, I remember you did something that you enjoyed. I didn't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was amazing. I highly recommend the Maria and Enzo's brunch. Was really good, or lunch, whatever. I don't know. Their food was really, really good, and their Bloody Mary was amazing. Like the best Bloody Mary I think I've ever had. BRB. So yeah, we were keeping an eye out, but I didn't see any. Oh, I actually did meet a little girl that was a fan of my channel in Epcot that day, which was really, really awesome.
That is the best.
It was a lot of fun. She was so nervous. She didn't want to say anything, but she was so sweet. She was the
I'm nervous
sweetest.
right now.
Oh man. But my birthday was last Sunday, the 26th, but we were in Disney for about 4 days celebrating. So we had a lot of fun. It was awesome. Yeah. What are you laughing at?
Josh, I'm wicked happy for your trades.
Yeah, I shared those with him and he was pretty surprised I got that. And then I think this one completes my set, but I don't know. I have a set that's almost done of the Mickey emotions.
Yeah,
I
I think
have
one of my daughters collects those. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure somebody in the house is collecting that set. I think so.
just couldn't remember which one I was missing. So I think that's the one, but I didn't even put it on my pin board yet because I haven't even unpacked my suitcase either. So
Well,
the
shoot,
pins haven't gone up yet.
you've got like a go bag. You're like in case like I think like in Walking
Panic,
Dead, like how they have
panic
go
bag.
bags. Yeah, because you're like down the road and you gotta, hey, let's go Thursday. Which I make fun of because I'm jealous of, but that's the way we used to do it. But
Yeah.
I love where I live, but it is not conducive to Disney trips.
Yeah. No. It's difficult too living so close, but it's just far enough away where
In a
it
couple hours, right? I don't remember.
it's almost 3 hours, yeah. And that drive sucks. It sucks so bad.
So
But,
I drive when I drive to my main office, which is almost every day, 4 or 5 days a week. It's an hour there and an hour back.
oof,
I go straight there and straight back, which I almost always go to the bank. Not always, but so I'm driving 2/3 of that or more on my work days. So to do an extra 45 minutes to get to Disney, sign me
yeah,
up.
yeah. It's all perspective, really. But, I mean, I'm fine with it. I was really fine with it this trip. Sean drove, so,
Nice. Yeah, I saw some of that. So there's a question. What do you think about live streaming while you drive? I'm asking because of next Saturday.
um,
My wife,
so
Mary Rudley, is having a birthday in the 6th, whatever, 5 days from now. And so for her birthday, one of my daughters decided we're going to take her somewhere. So we're taking her to Magnolia, which is a thing that people know about apparently, but I don't know where to. It sounds like a mall and a restaurant to me, but whatever. And so we're driving down there. It's like 3 hours away, and it's during this hour probably, or the hour that my stream is. And so she
right.
has mentioned like 5 times now, including on the stream we were just on, do we want to go live during the drive? I'm like, no. So apparently she wants to.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
um,
I mean, I
so
know how, but like, I don't have a. I ain't holding it while I'm driving all the way there. I'll tell you that right dang now.
well, you can get a real cheap clip on Amazon. I
That's
can
what I've
find
got.
one in
Well, it's in 5 days. I'm gonna have to go to Wally World or something and buy it.
Amazon, you'll get it tomorrow. Like
That's true. You're right.
they'll send it to you tomorrow. I can find one that's similar to like what I used, and it just suction cups up to your windshield, and then
I
you
feel
can.
like this is gonna create a monster, but I think I need to do that.
Yeah. The only thing is, so it'll work for you. I couldn't host because I was supposed to host last week, but on StreamYards, you have to be desktop or laptop.
So I've used Stream Labs before. I have
Right.
not used OBS. I don't know it, but I don't not know it. I've done my first live streams in the parks were on Stream Labs,
Right.
and yeah, I mean I know it enough to make it work.
Well, you can use your regular YouTube Studio app
That's true.
because you're monetized. The only reason I couldn't is because I was having someone else in. You're not having anyone else
Oh, and in,
join you. So I think that you'll be fine. It'll be super easy to set it up.
well, then we'll probably do that.
You might as well. Like, that was my opportunity of like doing something new. I have never live streamed from the car or
I don't love the idea of live streaming from the car, but I don't know why. I enjoyed yours. I watched Kelly and Mama Mouse. I've watched plenty of them and I like them, So I don't know what my mental objection is to it, but and you know me, we host Creator Talk together on Sunday nights. Go check it out. And I want to be that guy who knows how to do stuff, so I can share how to do stuff.
Yeah.
But something about that I don't know. I think maybe because it's in the car, I don't want to like tell people to do it and then watch them crash or something.
Right.
But I think I'm
I think you should go for it. I mean, if you're comfortable enough with it, it's just you're obviously not going to hold eye contact like the whole time, or if you're driving or
I
something
don't
like
even
that,
look at the camera now.
like you shouldn't you shouldn't be doing that eyes on the road. But you can still talk. You still have conversations with people in a car while you're driving. It's the same thing, in my opinion.
Sometimes the conversations I have in the car with other cars aren't necessarily broadcast worthy.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll just keep a conversation going and talk about where you're going and do exactly what you do every single Saturday, and people will come and watch it and love it. And
We'll give it a try.
um,
We'll give it a try. So
I'll
3-hour drive. Now
read
you guys
out.
did that. You guys did a little bit of that streaming. How long were you streaming during your drive?
An hour. So the only thing for me that was an issue, I don't know if you've been on this drive before that you're going on, or is this your first time, but it's your first time. So I know that there's a certain point in the drive where we lose all service.
That's another thing. So on my drive to work that I've shared that is about an hour, at least to the main office, there's a very short but not insignificant little space that there's no coverage.
Right.
I have no idea if that would be like what happens. Does it just go away?
I think it just you get that spinning circle. Like when I think, I don't know because I haven't experienced it totally yet because I got off of the stream before when I saw the service was starting to go down and I knew what point in the drive we were in. I was like, all right, I got to wrap it up. I think they went for another hour streaming. But you'll get like that spinning circle, like when you watch them live stream from the parks and they're in a dead spot in a ride. You know how you get
Sure.
like the spinning circle? That's what I think happens.
I'm going to share this out. We need to get some people in here.
Yeah, that's cool, Jeff.
Hey, people.
I forgot to share it out.
Over here. Why do people do what I just did? Like when I'm typing, why do I have to sound like a robot who has trouble speaking?
Here, people, come to the live stream and talk with other cool people.
Yeah, we can't have this 5 people, so get over here.
But
Post.
so you're going on a trip for the birthdays. It's just a day trip?
You talking about Saturday? You talking about Disney trip?
Saturday.
Yeah. So one of my daughters asked my wife. So wifey's birthday is 6th. Jeff says it Thursday. So it's her birthday this week. And hold on. Let me finish the tweet here. Right now, all right. I'm tweeting this out too. Get over here, people. Are you on Twitter? What's your Twitter?
I just tweeted it out on mine.
What's your Twitter handle?
_ project Lynn. Project _ Lynn.
Whoa. Say that again.
_ project Lynn, I think.
Seriously?
I don't know. I don't understand Twitter.
Listen, Twitter Pro. It's project _ Lynn.
There you go.
The heck. All right. So anyway, tweet it out. What did you ask me? Oh yeah. So Brittany. So my 2 oldest are both pregnant right now. So we honestly had no idea if or what we'd be doing. Normally for a birthday, they'd all come over to the house. We'd eat charcuterie. We eat our fair share of charcuterie over here, but we do the things and all that. But Brittany wanted to take us being Paula somewhere, and she gave her a bunch of pics. And apparently Magnolia is a thing that people love. Whatever. So we're going down there, and we're eating some food, and we're spending some money on stuff I don't want, and having fun with my wife. So yeah. So I don't know what you asked me. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I think you answered it.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
I feel satisfied with that answer.
I have cheese here, and I was tweeting. I lost my place.
So on another topic, Festival of the Arts. Yeah. This is your your first time going to Festival of the Arts. You're pretty
So
excited
excited.
about it.
Yeah, very much.
What you've had to have planned that a little bit, like looking at the menus,
She
definitely.
just met me, people. No, what I have planned is I'm going to the Festival of the Arts. Hey, Disney Dad, I love
Okay.
Disney. I love art, and I love Disney art specifically. I can't wait. One of my daughters teaches arts to kids. My wife is very into teaching kid art. We love actual real museums. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. So we're doing one day in the parks, and I think we're there for 3. I don't even know, but the first day we're there, we're in the parks, and then the 19th and the 20th, pretty sure we're just hanging. One of these days we're going to go to the boardwalk. One of those days we're going to do the Cast Connection shop thing,
Hey,
and
Noah.
we're going to try to hang at the boardwalk one day and hang at Disney Springs one day, and see as many people as we can see and meet up with people and eat the food and all that stuff. It was going to be weird only going into one park on a trip, but we're doing
Yeah.
it on purpose. On the stream that we just had, I said this: when we drive home or fly home or whatever we do, every trip, the last 5 or 6 trips we've done, we've said next time we need to plan a day or 2 where we don't go somewhere, because there's all these things we want to do. Like at Christmas time, we really wanted to see all of the
Christmas trees.
and the resorts,
Yeah.
and we did, even planning on it in our head, hey, let's do that. We didn't do it because we just run out of time.
Yeah.
And that now that we're in this community, I mean, there was Disney Coffee Blog. There's a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Lonzo was in town. Al, David, the producer, they were in the same resort as me, and I didn't even see them. And
That's
so,
crazy.
and we're purposefully less planned than most people. So
Yeah.
we're planning to not plan even more. So I don't know what day we're going to be at Boardwalk and what day we're going to be at Disney Springs, but the 2 days that we're not in the parks, we're purposefully doing those things. Boardwalk's going to be all 100% new. We've never done it. So
It's pretty cool.
yeah, it looks cool. And Disney Springs we already love, but every trip we've been there, every one, we've not done as much Disney Springs as we wanted to.
Yeah.
So we're purposefully not going in the parks, which I'll let you know at the end. I'm not bugged by it right now. Once I'm there, I might not see my castle, not see Animal Kingdom. I might feel weird about that, but
I honestly, that's almost identical to what we kind of did. I mean, I planned for more, but we went to Disney Springs. We went to Disney Springs every day on this trip, and we never go to Disney Springs.
see, we really like it, and we don't
I
go.
love it.
And you know what else too? When we do it, it's always like so we'll go in the morning, and then we'll go to a park in the afternoon. That day stinks because by the end I am beat.
Yeah.
A lot of walking, right? And then twice we've done this where, okay, it's our last day. We'll just leave 5 hours later than we were gonna, right? And we'll go to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
There's be a freaking mummy in the car because I just walked for 5 hours. So we're purposely gonna see stuff that we always love, but don't see enough of. Always feel rushed, and then Boardwalk we've not even seen.
Yeah, it's really
I'm
cool.
excited.
Yeah,
But when I come home, I might be sad that I didn't see.
I don't think you will be. Like, we didn't make it to Magic Kingdom at all, and I wanted to go back to Animal Kingdom. We didn't make it back there. But instead of like, it's just a mindset thing. Like, instead of thinking about what we didn't see, and I just think about like all of the new things that we did, that because I didn't do the things that I like to normally do, I got to do all these other things that I haven't done yet, that's way better. I can go and do all the other things whenever.
Exactly.
It's just changing the mindset of it. So, because I'm the same way as you. Like, we were leaving, and I took forever to do my resort tour, and way longer than I planned on. That was a lot of walk. I think I probably put in like 2 or 3 miles just doing the resort tour. But we were leaving, and Sean's like, "Yep, we're gonna be home in 3 hours." I'm like, "No, we're going to Animal Kingdom first. I have to see Animal Kingdom again before we go." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, what do you want to do?" I'm like, "I want to do the Safari in Everest again." He's like, "We just did that 2 days ago."
Everest is my favorite ride, and it's gonna be right there.
Right.
My wife's freaking castle's right there. Main Street's right there. It's gonna be weird, but again, I've never been. I don't even know where Jelly Rolls is. I just know it's a thing on the boardwalk. Is it on the boardwalk? I'm not even sure if that's right. My point is, there's this whole world that people love that I'm going to spend a day at. And Kelly from the Mickey Bunch You know, she's awesome and a friend. We've gone in once. I've done it twice. My wife did it once. We went with her to shop at Cast Connection. My girls had a blast. My wife, and we love Kelly. And so to have 2 full days where we can say, yeah, whatever you want, we're free. They really wanted to do that. And I said, you
Yeah.
want to go to the park? I said, yeah. So it's kind of cool, like Disney Dan's in the house. I saw Disney Dan, in the parks twice, but for 5 minutes here and 20 minutes there. And it almost, I remember leaving Galaxy Edge. I mean, it was a blast. It was
Nice.
amazing. But then I had to rush out because of the stupid not hurricane and everybody's freaking out and all that stupidity. But all of a sudden I'm driving in the middle of nowhere in Mississippi going, yeah, I didn't even get to say hi to all these people that were there. Didn't get to hang with them. You can't have a hot dog with everybody. You can't have a coffee with everybody. You can't have a soda with everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So to have that, you know, Disney Coffee Blog, we were messaging. I remember sitting in my room thinking, yeah, we'll have plenty of time. And then all of a sudden we're driving home. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's not the same kind of weekend. Not everyone's there, but there's Orlando locals that.
Yeah. There's always people. Yeah.
Just on my stream this morning, there was, I think, 3 people that said, oh, I'll be there and this and that. And so I'm open to so the first year I was ever at Disney Springs, the first year I didn't even know what Disney Springs was. And so we're there and not the Hard Rock, House of Blues. So I'm outside the House of Blues, the little shop that's not there anymore, but they had Disney. So I'm sitting outside in a store with Disney pins right there, live music right there, barbecue, and all the people walking back. And I thought I could do this for 5 days.
Right.
There every night at the end of whatever we were doing. And I could probably do that all day. And I don't even like shopping. So I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I don't think there'll be regrets. And that's one of the things I find, like I go about once a month and I still don't manage to meet up with people that I've been talking about meeting up with. And, you know, the thing with me is I'm kind of like a wild card because I change my plans all the time.
We do too.
I'll say that I'm going to be somewhere and then I'm like, I'm so sorry.
That's my worry too. That's why I'm almost afraid.
So bad.
Yeah, you said, I'm sure you've made plans. I'm probably not going to because we're going to make plans for Epcot. We already have. We're going to be there.
Right.
And it's a family day. I'm going to be hanging with Mom. So I'm not doing any meetups that day. I mean, if I bump into somebody, I bump into somebody. But I'm not purposely because I'm with Mom. I'm with my daughters. I'm going to do that thing. But then the next days, I'm going to still be with my wife and my kids. Hey, Diz life for me. But once I know where I'm going, I'll Instagram it. Maybe I'll go live and I'll say, hey, we're going to be here.
Right.
You know, it's just going to, you know, not a meetup plan. Because if I say I'm going to be in the boardwalk, but then I'm at Disney Springs, then I feel like I lied to somebody.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's how I felt on this trip. But that was it was unavoidable with the rise of resistance and stuff like that. It was just I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Even though I was prepared for it, nothing could prepare me for the process.
No.
Joe's dislike for me. Joe says he never runs into anyone at Disney. I think I'm too in the zone and probably walk right past people I'd like to meet. I definitely have. I know that I have. There's not a doubt.
People told me that happened.
Yeah. There's not a doubt in my mind.
Well, so I'll probably do that. I mean, I could potentially do that, I should say, when I'm at Epcot. I mean, I'm really. Your face was great. Someone snapped that face with greatness.
Did you hear that on the stream?
Can you not be exactly Elf? Did you hear that? Yes, I may have. I think Papa Elf up in the North Pole heard that.
That was so gross.
But your face was the best part. My goodness, that was funny. But anyway, so when I'm at Epcot, I'm going to be doing the family thing. That would be the day that might happen. But the other days, I'm going to specifically be slower. You know what I'm going to be looking for? I'm going to be looking for Starbucks and the next snack. And whatever my girls want to do. See, the dad in me is going to come out. But I love going there and saying, all right, Peyton, what do you want to do next?
Right.
All right, Reagan, what do you want to do next? Now, hopefully it's close enough. Hopefully it's not like,
hey, Jim.
Yeah. But I just love being able to say, hey, girls, what do you want to do? And then we do it.
Yeah.
You can't do that if you've got a Rise of Resistance pass and the stormtroopers are going to shoot you if you're not there at a certain time and all that. Like, I thought at first when we decided this February trip, I'm like, well, we're going to ride Rise of Resistance. It became so easy to not worry about it because everybody, I'll just like Flight of Passage. I'll do it in a year 3.
Yeah.
I'll love it, but I'm not there enough to waste a whole day. I'm just
Yeah. I'm there enough and I won't do it again. So,
hey Jim. Yeah, it's
yeah.
my time in my real life, in my Disney life. I don't let anyone steal my time.
Yeah.
I don't. It's the most precious thing we have, right? And
Absolutely. Yeah, we talked about that on Sunday Creator Talk. Time is the one thing
exactly,
that's
exactly.
most valuable.
I think that my attitude about time is different than most people's, but it doesn't make me feel like I'm wrong.
No. Well, we're
I
all allowed to feel our own particular
yeah,
way we want to feel about it.
good thing. Yeah, like I don't know how much more time you're going to get. Like I only have my 16-year-old and my 18-year-old daughters with me this trip, right? They're going to be 7. You just never know, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it. Let's put it that way.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have the freedom of I try to ask the guys when they come with me, like whichever one is with me, and what do you want to do? Is there anything you really they don't care. They're just there for me because I ask them. They just say whatever I want to do and
That's
just
cool.
trust I lead the way and take them to do different fun things and definitely need to start utilizing their photography skills more because the kids can do that. I don't know why I
Right?
don't ask them to do that more. They
Hey,
have
Rob.
phones.
It's funny when you said that earlier. I thought, well, so my daughter loves Instagram. She's
Mhm.
an 18-year-old girl. She's all into that. And so we were walking Animal Kingdom, your place, and she said, "Dad, will you take my picture?" She's got all these places, and I don't know that I'm good at photography, but I'm probably better than average. And I was having a blast.
Mhm.
So we were coming home in the car, and she said something to the effect of, "Hey, Dad, these are really great. Can we do this?" Are you kidding me? My
Yeah.
daughter asking me to do something with her? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Tell me to punch that guy in the face. I'll go punch that guy in the face. Absolutely. What do you want me to do? So it's pretty cool. I love that. So I love that your kids do that for you. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram. No, I had a lot of fun with the Instagram stories. I really enjoy that. Like
It's fun.
another creative outlet of I don't know. You can do a lot of things with it and
Speaking of that, I see your TikTok game is. I have not dove into TikTok.
I'm trying and I just
So
feel like I suck so bad. It's
you know
hard.
that on Instagram, the store, whatever, all the stuff that people you don't follow, but they're trying to get you to follow them.
Yeah.
When those TikTok things pop up, when it's some dude or some dudette doing a knot dance, like Instagram clearly thinks I want to watch stuff that I do not want to watch. I do not understand. I don't
Listen
I
up,
don't
Instagram.
I don't get it, but whatever. And there's a new one that I'm not even gonna. Maybe I might talk to you about for Creator Talk, but
I
we'll see. I don't know. I'm not. I don't want to sound like grandpa here, but the TikTok stuff that I've seen, I don't get why people like.
the stuff that's like blowing up on TikTok, like all the stuff that's blowing up and you're like, "Why?" It's not okay. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my old is showing, but
No, I mean, I feel the same way. And but then did you see Josh's TikTok that's like kind of blown up?
I don't. I'm not on TikTok. The TikToks I see are you people putting them on Instagram. So
So
no,
he
no
he
idea.
has one, I don't know what it's at now, but a couple days ago it was at 12,000 views.
So how does it work on TikTok? And what I mean by that is, can I monetize?
Well, you can make money from it. There's people that are TikTok. I think it's like sponsorship type of things. I saw a Gary Vee interview for these two sisters that were TikTok famous and just they're making money from it and it's crazy. I don't know. I don't even know how to make a good TikTok. So I don't really know all of the inner workings of the system and all that yet, but
Hi,
uh,
Shelly.
hey
I
Shelly,
I part of me thinks that I am opposed to TikTok because I don't like saying TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah, I don't know. I never understood it. I know it's been going on for a while, and then I saw Dave was on it, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Dave
And then
loves it.
everybody else started doing it, and I'm like, I can't do those. But if I'm gonna just I have content on my phone that I can repurpose into TikToks.
Yeah.
So I tried that.
Well, and there's the whole, the I'm going to sound like old crazy guy here, but the United States government actually told people to stay away from TikTok.
Really?
I should do a little. I should. So I thought about a couple weeks ago doing this on our Creator Talk show,
Joe,
and
I love that.
I read a quick article, and I thought if I share this, I'm going to sound like crazy guy.
Now I'm very intrigued. I want to hear it.
I did a video. Remember when they had that?
Oh, the
facial
face.
So
Yeah.
I follow news that have nothing to do with what we talk about. I like lots of things that we don't talk about here, and the facial recognition, how you're going to look in 40 years thing that was so hot for a while, was absolutely Chinese government getting information. And I'm going to sound like crazy guy. I don't even want to say it. I already sound like crazy guy, but it was. And I did a video on it, and it did really, really well. That video was probably the reason I did the COPPA video a year later, because people like that. And there's people who are in our sphere aren't necessarily in other spheres. So now and then I like to throw out a video, me and you have talked about this, that is outside of this news world, and it pulls in new people. I've done well with it.
Yeah.
Well, that one was one of them. And now here we are with TikTok. And the reason I haven't done it already is I don't want to sound like crazy conspiracy theory guy. I'm not crazy conspiracy theory guy. But just like for me says, they have said TikTok poses a national security. They have, and not some crazy lunatic website. The freaking government. Now, I don't want to sound like crazy old, but there is information that is readily available that is clear that TikTok. I'm probably not going to go on TikTok.
That's crazy.
It doesn't matter because everybody else is, so it doesn't even matter.
Right.
And come on, look it. I mean, obviously, I'm on YouTube. I am not looking over my back. Hey, China, how are you? I don't care. Keep your coronavirus over there. Other than that, I don't care. But there is something about we have to be aware of some of the buttons that we're pushing and some of the data we're sharing. And I don't.
No, I agree. I mean, I don't think that I have any earth-shattering things that are going to change the world or affect anyone, but I don't know.
TikTok is one of those that I only read enough to go, oh, I'm going to stop reading, or I'll do a video and I'll sound like a crazy guy.
Yeah, now I'm interested. I'm going to go and dig into that a little bit. And
good, you do it so you can sound crazy, and I'll
find out what it is, because that's crazy. I didn't hear that. I know I remember the face recognition thing where it makes you look old, and Sean was doing it and everyone was doing it. I was like, don't.
Why is that a goal?
I don't want it. Why? Everyone's trying to look younger. I don't want to look older. What the heck?
Here, what? We'll do it right now. Before? After. I mean, not the same, but you get the basic idea.
Oh, man.
But the other thing about TikTok is I have not seen one that I didn't go, that was dumb. like so Josh just blew up. What was it? What did it tell me?
It was just a short, 15-second video of Olga's Cantina where they bang on the thing and then the power comes back on. They chant and then bang and then that's it. It wasn't there wasn't really edited, or there wasn't a music overlay or anything like that. It was just that short clip, and did really well. I'm really proud of mine. My last one, it's Spaceship Earth in 15 seconds. And
you put it on Instagram.
I thought that was really cool. So, but
David says never heard of TikTok. Maybe a good thing. Look at it. I'm sure the world has our face. Who cares, right?
Right.
I mean, me not being on TikTok is not going to save the world from Chinese. Whatever. Who cares? But I don't know. If I don't know. If I loved it, I would probably already be on there.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a very much younger generation thing. You know, I
Were you
think
on Vine?
no,
It's just Vine with some. It made it
with
easier,
filters.
right?
I think so. I never really understood mine either. I still don't understand TikTok, but
The guy who did Vine's got a new thing. I actually signed up for this week, but I haven't dove into it. But it's whatever. I mean,
there's just so many different social media platforms. Like we are all going to turn into like Wally and
I love that so much.
we're
Scene where they're all sitting there and they're all
yeah,
vlogging. I mean, I've been there for 10 years. Embrace it. It's freaking great over here. But that it cracks me up, and it's not the future. It's yesterday. People,
yeah. Like everybody's
it's
just on
me.
their phones the whole time doing other things, talking to each other when you're sitting right next to each other and you're talking on the phone. Like that happens all you see that at restaurants where there's like a
All the time.
table of
My if it's me at the table, you see it at the restaurant. Hey Julie. Absolutely.
but like especially for the younger generations of kids where they're all sitting there out to lunch and each
Out
of
to
them
lunch,
are
right.
on their phones and they'll even be talking to each other, interacting with each other on their phones and they're physically next to each other. Hey Julie, how are you? Um yeah, I don't know. It's become that literally when we did our Rise of Resistance in Hollywood Studios and 7 o'clock hit and all the phones out and like the sea of people. I I can't even begin to describe. I hopefully I picked some of it up on my video when I go to edit my vlog on it, but it was weird. It was so weird to see everybody on their phones like that.
It's a weird world we're in. I mean, David just said I just recently Snapchat. So I have Snapchat on my phone. I probably signed up 12 times trying to figure out Snapchat. And then I
Yeah.
dove into it for a while with the Disney thing about 2 years ago or whatever. I didn't like it. I gotta be honest, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Snapchat. I just signed up for one for my YouTube channel with the Lynn Project account, but I can't. I really don't want to take on another social media platform. Instagram, I finally get it. Took me a year to figure it out and get pretty good at it. That adding another one, I feel like I don't know why.
I mean, diving into nerd talk again, but the cost benefit analysis of learning a new one versus getting great at one. So if
Yeah,
it took you a year to get where you're comfortable on Instagram, and then you can take 2 more months to get really good, and then maybe 1 more month to get an expert, or you can use those 3 months to learn TikTok and Snapchat and Lynn Graham and Jeff Talk, right? Like, I think
yeah,
it makes more sense to get really good at two or three that you like
yeah.
than
I
be
agree.
okay at 27 of them.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's an argument on the other side because it's different people. For me, the whole thing is sharing my story and bringing people to it, whether it be Disney, nonprofit leadership, whatever we're doing here, right? Building the brand.
yeah,
And like, am I advertising in India? No. Am I hoping to get the Indian market? No. To think that I have to get everybody, I think is insane and would make people go crazy.
yeah.
So if I try something 3 or 4 times, if I see, your TikTok, Dave's TikTok, Josh's TikTok, people I like TikTok, and I go, at the end of the people I like, people's content who I already like, and I go, I don't think I
Right.
care, that I'm not going to spend, like, today is my day. Sunday is church. We're church going family, do a little volunteering thing. We go that. So I've got Sunday afternoon, and I do 2 live streams on Sunday. So I have Sunday afternoon,
Right.
and then I have Saturday. Saturday I can do whatever I want. Generally, if wifey doesn't have a plan or somebody's not rudely having a birthday or something like that, so I can pick what I want to learn. And I'm definitely a believer in don't turn on Oprah reruns. Do your side hustle in the evening. So from whatever time I get home until bedtime, I'm doing things that I love that are what I'll call my side hustle. But Saturday is fun time. Saturday is learn time. Saturday
Yeah.
is relax, have fun, do something I want time. So am I going to dive into TikTok and Snapchat and Lynn Graham? I don't have time to do everything. So I don't know. Gary Vee would say, "Get into everything, don't miss it." Yeah,
Right.
Gary Vee hired 37 people to do it. And
Right.
Gary Vee didn't do 1,000 things. He did 2 or 3 things insanely well. I
Right.
would rather learn. I want to be an expert. Why are we doing Creator Talk? That's why I want to learn. I want to learn OBS. I want to learn Streamlabs. I want to learn all of those things.
Joe says, I'm so old, I just print out and staple my pictures to old telephone poles.
Ah, who said that? There it
Joe,
is.
just like for me. It's so funny.
Yeah,
And
I'm a big believer in learning stuff, but sometimes what you learn is I don't want to.
yeah. Well, like Julie said, she tried TikTok and Snapchat. Not for me. Must be too old. I don't think you're too old. I think it's just geared more towards that generation. Like maybe like and also Shelly said Snapchat with my daughter and friends, funny filters. That was why I first got Snapchat, was just to take funny pictures, which they are entertaining, but I don't need another time killer because I already don't have enough time.
I love hearing my voice. I do not need to see this face with big old cat eyes or hair
Baby
on.
face.
But I'll
Baby
just
face
filter
is fun.
whatever. Kill me. I'm great.
My friend did that, and she took a picture of me who did the baby face, and I was like, is that drool? I had drool. It wasn't my drool. It was part of the filter, but it actually had baby drool on my face. Who makes these things up? That's crazy.
I
Oh man.
remember vividly the weekend that my wife figured it out, because my daughters and my wife were having fun. And we're driving somewhere, I don't know where, and they're cracking up. And they're taking pictures and they're showing each other. And I'm like, I have never wanted to run my car off the road. They're having fun, so what do I care? But I don't know. It is what it is. I think you got to have some entertainment, and if it makes you happy, do it. I haven't figured out TikTok. Maybe I just haven't seen the right TikTok. But again, I'll say it. If people I like, people I enjoy, people's content who I consume are doing TikToks, and at the end I'm going, huh? And I'm out.
Yeah. No, I agree. I can't do like the dances and stuff like that. Like I barely walk straight half the time.
Some of the
So
very, very insanely popular ones are
yeah.
very, very pretty girls doing very, very stupid dances. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, you're really pretty. Okay. I don't.
I don't know. I guess
It's like the boomerang, but 5 movements and stupid music, and then at the end I don't kill me. I don't get.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I won't be making TikToks like that, but I have fun.
Instagram thinks I want to see them apparently.
I like the few that I've made, but I don't love
Well,
them.
I
And
saw your Spaceship Earth one that you just mentioned, and that
yeah.
was. But let's be real. I liked it because it was stuff I like. It was clips of a Disney ride, right?
Right.
I liked it.
Right.
I didn't
That's
like
not
the TikTokness of it. I liked the content of it. I don't know. Does that make sense?
yeah, no, you liked what it was of, but not necessarily the way it was delivered.
I
Kind of,
mean,
right?
yeah, I guess. I mean, it wasn't a TikTok video for me just because you made it on TikTok. It was a Spaceship Earth video.
Right.
The clips of Spaceship. You could have done that on YouTube, yes?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, not with the same filters, but
So I use a video editing app. So I only sent to you, no one else, a video recently. Do you know of which I'm speaking? You and your husband being funny.
yeah.
So
Yes, I love that
it
so
was funny,
much.
right? It was
Yes.
funny. So I edited
I
it.
need to go rewatch it. So.
You're making my day. I love. See, I didn't get to see your face when you first left.
Oh my God.
But here's my
I
point.
laughing.
But here's my point. I used a video editor to create that. Right? How is that any different than TikTok?
See, so I don't edit on my phone at all. So
That's
this
right.
is
So TikTok is a video editor, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely.
So what I did with my mobile video editor, my mobile phone video editor, was that a TikTok? Did I make a TikTok?
No.
How is it?
Yes.
How is it different than a TikTok?
It's not really.
So I have been saying And now I'm going to say to you, I don't get TikTok. I think it's a video editor. With
Yeah,
up and down that people are using. And it's the Instagram crowd because I like the up and down.
right,
So when I edit on my phone,
right.
I go landscape because it's a video. But if I want to put something on Instagram, I do it like this. How is that not a TikTok? I think they are. I think they made a video editor and they're calling it like when you make a TikTok, you have filters, you add music, you add right. Am I
Yeah,
off? What else
yeah.
is it besides a video editor? Help me understand.
I mean, it's like a video editor and Instagram also. I don't know. So I guess it's different for me. I've never edited videos on my phone. I only use Adobe
Yes,
Premiere
you
Pro
have. You just did a TikTok.
other than like, well, you know what I mean? Like not my YouTube videos or so on Adobe, I can do transitions and things like that, but I don't use After Effects yet. So I don't add like the little um like the animations where you can make words move and I don't do any of that yet. It's just pretty
Got it.
simple.
Got it.
And on my phone, I guess so that's exciting for me on TikTok because I can do different little things like that on there easier. I don't know.
So it
But
so
it's
TikTok has given you shortcuts to do graphics and special effects and add
right.
music. I mean, tell me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Making it a video editor. And people think it's a thing. Like I think I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to download it and prove it to myself that I'm right or I'm wrong. But I think it's a video editor that
No,
is
you're
vertical that is keeping all the videos on their own platform, but they're not now because people are putting on Instagram because I see them every dang day on Instagram. And for some reason they branded themselves as a platform, but they're a video editor keeping all their videos on the platform. I don't
yeah.
know. Tell me if I'm missing it.
I think you nailed it. That's exactly what it is. I just didn't think about it in
So
that
cool.
way.
Well, I mean, there's no reason to, but can you use your TikTok and put it on Instagram? Yes, you did. But it says
Yeah.
TikTok on it.
Yeah. Because they
Yeah.
want you to come back to their platform.
If I have a video editor and it has a watermark on the bottom, people freak out. TikTok is that. But
Right.
it's branded so well like iPhone does, right? You want people to see your iPhone. Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
That's
find all this stuff.
crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one more thing. You know what? Congrats to them because they took something that is basically it was already there and then they just threw it together and now they're probably millionaires from it.
Or
Multimillionaires.
or they have all your faces.
There's a warehouse somewhere. And it's like Game of Thrones in that big
It's
game.
in Pyongyang or something.
Oh man.
What a weird chat we're having today. You'll never invite me back. He's talking about Chinese government and all.
Well, that's the great thing about the Saturday mornings coffee and contemplation is there's really no topic. It's just whatever we feel like talking about on
Good
a
thing, because
Saturday
if there
morning.
was, I ruined the whole platform.
No, you could never ruin it. But it was fun. I'm glad that you came on here on such short
Yeah,
notice to hang out with me and
glad I
our
could. It was fun.
friends.
Always love hanging with you.
Yeah, and we
Yeah, just
have.
like for me, exactly. Is that Joe? I don't need
Yeah.
any additional social media platforms. I need. See, I want to be on there if it's a place that I can. I want. Let's be real. I want to bring people to my channels. I want people, and I want to bring people to people I like's channels. That's why I do DizTube. That's why I do these interview shows. Same with you, right? We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Me and my friends can grow our voice for whatever it is. If they're family friendly and fun and I like them, I like to promote that. But obviously I'm trying to bring people to mine. So if there's people on TikTok, do I want them to come to my YouTube channel? Sure I do. Or do I? I've seen right? So I don't know. I can't possibly am I trying to learn the Italian language so I can reach out to the Italian people so they can come to YouTube? No, I'm not.
Hi, Julie. Thank you for hanging out.
So I'm good if I miss out on a few. You don't need
Yeah.
everybody on your channel.
Right.
I don't even want. You know what? I've seen everybody. They're crazy. I'm good with not everybody.
That's true. No, I think I'm Joe's right too. Like, I don't need any additional social media platforms. Um, Trying to keep up with it during a work day where like I don't like being on my phone while I'm at work. Um, when I'm at work, I want to concentrate on work and doing that well and not have my divided attention because when it's divided, it's not as good and focused. If you're this, and this, and that, then you're not going to do any one of those things great because you're so divided. So it's hard though. You like to be on social media, you have to be on it, checking it, commenting back, and all of those things, the interaction. Um, so
Bye, Julie. Thank you. I think so too. I love being on with Lynn. So thank you.
yeah, thanks. But yeah, I don't know. It's a first world problems, right? Why are we even talking about this? It's real tough. Oh, my social media.
Right. Exactly. Oh man, I'm so stressed. Do I get on
Uh,
TikTok? Yeah, I'm good.
yeah. No, I'm not gonna stress about social media, but yeah,
It's
I don't need it.
all of this is to enhance. If it doesn't, like there's the people about
Yes.
on, especially on Facebook and Twitter.
Hi, Mouse
Oh
Talk.
man, it makes me so mad. Well, stop, get off, you dummy.
Yeah.
Like if you take a bat and you bang yourself in the head and it hurts and you do it again, you're an idiot. If you
Yeah.
don't like Facebook, and I don't go
Yeah.
on there. Like
Yeah.
when I, it doesn't happen anymore. But there was a couple of years in my life that every day somebody would ask me, "Did you see my Facebook post?" No. You can assume I did not. I get. Do you get this, Lynn? Do you get people sending you? I bet you. I bet you get this. You get people sending you their video every day.
Not every day, but I do get them occasionally, and I don't have time to watch everyone's videos. I don't even have enough time to create my own videos.
I'm just. I frankly, usually they get mad at some point when you say I haven't seen that yet, but I haven't seen that yet. I
Yeah.
I consume a lot,
Yeah.
and I create. I think a lot compared to the average bear. I can't. There are people who create.
And yep.
There are people who
Like,
consume.
yep.
It's rare to be both. I bet Casey Neistat isn't liking a lot of Instagram posts. You know,
Right. Exactly.
I bet Mr. Beast ain't scrolling through his feed because he's planting a tree and giving away a house. So it is what it is.
Yeah. No, that's I mean, not to turn this into creator talk, which we will have tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, but
I like the
um
point.
we you can't be everything unless you have a entourage of people that are helping
Yeah.
you all those things. If you are a normal person, let's not say normal, average person that has a
Normal's underrated
yeah,
or overrated. Overrated.
an average person that has a full-time job,
Thanks, Rob.
pro- probably a family, and you're trying to do another thing, um, you just don't have time for all of it. So you have to figure out where you want to focus your time because you have only so many bags of it's like dollars. I have $5. Okay, this is all I have. This is what I'm going to spend. Where am I going to spend it? I'm going to spend it on family,
That's such
work,
a good analogy,
YouTube.
but there's a piece of it that's wrong. That's a
What?
great analogy, but you know what happens with dollars? You get more. You know what happens
Right.
with time? It goes away forever.
Right.
So if you want my $10, you're more likely to get a yes out of me than if you want my 10 minutes. So if you create a video and it's super, super, super sucks, oh, I can't hear you anymore. Probably not watching number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Right.
Because I can give you $10 and I'll get 10 more dollars. Money
Right.
always comes back. If you live in America, you're rich. Stop crying about how poor you are. You
Yeah.
have more money coming. Like if you had $0 today, you have more money coming in. If you live in America and you're not lazy, but you don't have time. Once it's gone, it's gone. There's there's someone in my life who every time they see me has some form of, can I steal an hour of your life? That's not the words they use, but that's what they're saying.
Right.
And they're a little annoyed with me right now because I keep saying no.
Well, sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Probably not sorry. Not even a little sorry. Sorry
Yeah.
that you're too stupid to see that you're sucking. Like if I sit with you for an hour and you say nothing, and then I go back and I sit with you for an hour and you say nothing, then I sit on
Right.
the phone with you for an hour and you say nothing, you're not getting that fourth hour. You're just not. And that's
Yeah.
and I think creator talk. I guess you're right. Here we are. If you're creating stuff that people aren't watching, stop that.
Try something
Stop that.
else.
This is one of the greatest platforms ever to get your voice out there. If
Right.
I really put a lot of effort into it. Doesn't matter at all. Put in less effort and do something people want to watch.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dislife, for me. I don't know. You got to start somewhere, right? And you can't get beat down if at the end of the first year you only have 80 subscribers. But if at the end of the year you only have 80 subscribers, it's because you didn't create good and or you did not promote. The action of creating, there's a piece of it that we don't talk about enough, and it's the promotion part, right? And that would be the reason to be on TikTok or the reason to be on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or the reason to be on.
Yeah. That's why I created my Instagram in the first place, because
Exactly.
before I had started the Lynn Project Instagram a year ago, last January,
Mhm.
I hadn't started my YouTube channel yet. I knew I was going to. I made the name and created the account. Joe's so funny. He's correct. Is that what you just read?
Uh-huh.
He's on fire this morning. He's hilarious. But the reason I made it, before that, I deleted Facebook, deleted Instagram. I wasn't on any social media platforms for over a year. I was like, I'm just done with this. I'm sick of scrolling. I'm not going to be the zombie that scrolls. So I got rid of them, and I had more time to watch shows with my husband or do whatever else that I wanted to do. And then I started my Instagram, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I had to figure it out. But the reason I started it was to post a picture promoting my video that I just released, or put stuff on my stories where it has to tie in together. And
Yeah.
the same thing with Twitter. I've never been on Twitter in my life. I created that account to just shout out my videos and get it
See, I
something.
started on Twitter. My I Need More Disney in my life journey started on Twitter. And I was
Really?
on there. I was there for about a year and a half, 2 years before I did anything else. And you know what I found out? People are angry, man.
Yeah.
Apparently, Disney is really expensive, and everyone has a right to free Disney. And they're really pissed off at whoever you're voting for. They're pissed.
Yeah.
Pick a person, and Twitter is so toxic.
Yeah.
So toxic, and Facebook is so least denominator. So, I remember when I learned about humble brag. Like people here, you know what? Shut me up if it's your show. Shut me up if you want to. But this thing that is when people get mad at people for only showing the good parts of their life, you freaking idiot. So you want me to show when I skin my knee? You want me to talk about when my kid's crying over the light in my room, bro? There's a spider. You want that? You want me to post that? No, you don't.
Right.
You just don't want positive in your life. And so when Facebook became this, you know what I hate more than anything? The term "let's keep it real." I don't know what people think by that. I think I keep it real. I tell people if I care enough about you to tell you the truth.
Hey, keep it fake.
Yeah, right. What does that even mean? Here, let me be honest with you. You know who leads off with it? Let me tell you the truth. Lying liars.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? So this whole thing that we turned Facebook into, let's be pissed at each other. Like I'm not adult enough to actually say something to your face, but Facebook is the place that people go to say things that they would get them punched in the mouth for.
Yeah.
Right? And violence is horrible. First of all, if you feared a little more, you wouldn't be such a bully online.
Right.
Let's talk about bullying online. Bully me. Go ahead. You're in another state. You can't do anything.
I'm gonna want to.
So I just don't understand. And then we equate our value on how many likes we get. And here we are, two YouTubers who I know I lost 2 subscribers already today. I mean, I don't know, but I'm counting, right? I know it. So I don't want to be a hypocrite here, but It's so silly.
Yeah.
I,
Well, I mean, I think it's good to watch. Keep an eye on your numbers, your stats, your analytics, and all of that because it's
yeah.
how you help grow instead of I don't know why I'm not growing. It's not getting better, but I don't ever look at those things that tell me who's watching my videos or what they're watching or how long they're watching it. You should do all those things, but not let it rule your life. Like not, oh, I lost 2 subscribers today. I'm gonna go cry and wallow, or I'm gonna be in a crap mood now because I lost Like no, that you'll get 5 more
It,
later.
you need to know your numbers, right?
Right,
If you're running a business,
right,
if you're running a YouTube channel, if you're running a TikTok, you need to know your numbers. You need to not be defined by your numbers. If my organization's sales numbers are down, we had an electrical fire. I had a board meeting Thursday, so I got to talk to a bunch of board members. That's a lot of fun. And then it went really, really well. I'm having a good day. I sit down. I'm at the end of my work day. I'm going to do some work from home, but it's the end of my work day, the important stuff. And then I get a call. We had an electrical fire at our store. Our sales at our store, I mean, it would be bad if it burned down.
yeah,
That would be a bad day.
yeah,
And so I need to know my numbers. And if my numbers are 0 for 3 months because I don't have a store, that's a bad day. Come on. So it's all about
right,
numbers.
yeah,
But I'm not going to, I'm not, they didn't like my picture. Does my butt look big in these pants? What's the matter? It's not about being socially accepted. It's about you're trying to grow a thing. So I don't,
yeah,
the numbers, it seems like people, like when people say, oh, it's not about the money. Of course, it's not about the money. It takes you
right,
years and years and years to get to the money. But if you want it to be about the money, it someday can be about the money,
right.
right?
You got to keep doing it and
Like
keep
you're
growing.
crushing it. In your first year on monetization, how much do you expect to make? Can I ask that bluntly?
Um, I don't even know.
I
Maybe
expect to make
$1,000.
I expect to make $1,000 in my first 12 months.
Yeah,
And I can tell you, in my first 12 months, I'm going to do a little bit better than that. I'm not going to feel like a less of a good human if I go under that, and I'm not going to feel like a better human if I go over that. I'm
right,
just hitting some numbers.
right,
It's different. I think it's a business mentality almost. If you're thinking about hitting your numbers because you want to grow, that's how you grow. If you want to hit your numbers because you want to feel socially accepted, I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. There's different perspectives on it. There's different motives. Like for some people, like Joe was saying, he has his Instagram. He does. He's so funny. Like Joe has an Instagram page. Doesn't have a YouTube channel, I don't think. But they keep him closer to Disney. I don't get that in my normal day because his coworkers aren't Disney fans. So that's amazing. I love that. That's
Yeah,
part of my favorite. I love seeing other people's pictures on Instagram and,
me
and
too.
I like them of other Disney fanatics. It's our community and
When
I
I'm
love that.
scrolling through Disney, I get to see Hatbox Ghost merch. I get to see the lights up on the castle because I'm not there. I like it, so I do that scrolling. But it's my Disney. It's awesome.
So so this life for me is Joe. He won our first giveaway.
Oh, very cool.
I think that was the one with me and Triple P announcing partner channels, I think. He said that here's money on the giveaway. It was a pretty epic
It
giveaway.
did. The one I remember, you kept showing like more and more and more and more stuff.
I think when I sent it out to him, I added like a few more things into it. I was just like,
And
here,
it cost you
just
like
take everything.
$100 just to mail.
Yeah, it was so expensive.
So when I think about mailing stuff to people, if it's bigger than this, I'm out. Like if you want to, I got Taco Bell sauce packets, I will send. But if you want something big, I'm out. Like
Yeah,
I don't like the post office. I don't
no,
like mailing things.
yeah,
I
we
remember
don't.
watching that video. You had like 20 things.
A lot, yeah. Then there was another one. I learned from that one, I think. I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I had like 3 or 4 coffee mugs in it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so expensive."
Yeah. I sent one of our I don't know, those loop videos or whatever. Hey, everybody's gonna watch your show, whatever.
Yeah,
I sent one to Canada. So apparently Canada thinks that mail is expensive. I don't remember the number. I remember being very unhappy about the number. Like,
Really?
I could drive there for less. Me and the guy had that conversation. He said, yeah, you really could. And you know what he said? And it would get there faster.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to Canada.
Yeah. Lesson learned. I mean, it's a learning process. I didn't think
Oh,
about it. I
so
was like,
true.
oh, well, I got all these things at the character warehouse, so I
Well,
could.
and somebody got some cool stuff. It was some cool stuff. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was a lot of cool stuff. But
Yeah. But never again will I put, like, it's going to be like featherweight things. Like,
Disney
just.
Coffee Blog, I won one of their contests.
Oh, yeah.
I only signed up just because I like him, just to be nice.
Right.
And then he's like, oh, dude, you got to check out my Instagram. You won. I'm like, what? I don't remember entering. Whatever. Okay.
I remember that. It was awesome.
It was awesome stuff, but it was heavy. I remember feeling bad about it because it was a lot of stuff and mailing. It was a huge box.
Yeah.
Box was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
It was
what it is. I don't know.
crazy.
Like when I go shopping, when I think about prizes, we
Send stickers.
like Disney pins are light. So Disney
Yeah.
but no, you ain't getting a mug from me. I mean, I'll hand you a mug maybe, but I ain't
Yeah.
mailing a mug.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again. That's no more
Stickers.
mugs. Yeah, stickers. Lots of stickers.
I like
Stickers and pins.
So I'm in the Disney store yesterday, right? And the girl that's taking our money gives my daughter some stickers. And as soon as we get out of the store, like we're 3 steps out of the store, she's like, Dad, you want these, right? I'm like, yeah, I do. Thank you.
That's great. Already knows. Well, we've been on a little over an hour. I think we'll probably wrap it up and let everybody get on with their Saturdays. So you said you're just hanging out, enjoying this is your one day of the week.
I've got a bunch of YouTube-y podcasty things I want to do.
Yeah.
Magically Mouse TV has me on their second half of our episode. So I'm going to be listening to that podcast. So go check them out. They're our sponsor on my Sunday shows, both DizTube and Creator Talk. And it's really fun. And I'm going to do I've got a bunch of videos that I want to put out that are in my phone. And then I collect baseball cards and Disney cards. And I recently purchased a set that I'm very excited about. I'm kind of insanely ecstatic about. And so I might create that video today. Yeah, I'm going to do some baseball season is on the way, and I've got some baseball things on my mind. So I'm going to do. I have the hiccups too. And I'm going to do I got some podcasty things I want to do, and then the Super Bowl's tomorrow. So I'm hoping to kick back. I mean, eating charcuterie for breakfast is telling you the kind of weekend I'm going to have.
That's awesome. That's going to be an amazing weekend.
I mean, if you've seen my abs, you know we don't eat poorly around here, and I don't even care anymore. I'm just having fun. Yeah, and then tomorrow night we haven't really talked about the topics. I've got a few things I want to talk to you about, and then I want to see what you did. But we'll talk offline if that's cool. But
yeah, sure.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see also how many people come in being Super Bowl weekend because people are at parties. I think it's late enough, but we'll see. We might have high numbers, we might have low numbers. I don't care. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun no matter what. And we always enjoy our Creator Talk, and there's always people in there that want to see it that don't like football or football's over. So yeah, it'll be good.
What about you? What do you got coming up on yours?
So I'm a little behind on vlogs, so I plan on getting caught up on some of that today, getting some food review ones out because those I have at least 4 now.
Where?
I have Yak and Yeti, Cape May Cafe because we've eaten there 3 times now in the last 3 months, and I think a Boathouse, Maria and Enzo's brunch, and
people love that. Well, both of them.
So those are easier, shorter edits for me, and I'm gonna work on getting back caught up on my holiday ones. And I have a lot of editing ahead of me.
Yeah. I think I shared I've got probably 5 videos sitting in my phone, which is I either need to get them off my phone and edit them later or use them. So I'll do that. I'll probably do that.
Does that take up a lot of space in your phone?
I mean, yeah, but I have a lot of space on my phone.
Okay.
But so Google Photos. I don't know. Google Photos.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep them there, but if I fill up, I'll just move them over there and then pull them back.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't had to do that yet. But last year I did that a few times. Like I had so much. Like at the end of so we're going on the 14th. So I'll empty everything before we leave,
Right.
and then I'll take insane amounts there, and it never fills up. But even if it does, Google Photos is free. So move it over
That's
there and
awesome.
move it back. See you, Jim. Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Thanks for inviting me. Thanks for having me on
Yeah.
Saturday morning. And
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. I had fun hanging out. Joe's going to be back in 2 weeks. Maybe he'll see you guys there.
oh, nice. Yeah, I'll be down there for 18, 19, 20, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's
I get there the 20th.
nice. Well, maybe we'll bump into each other too.
Yeah. For my 5K. So.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know what time you guys are leaving. You probably don't know what time you guys are leaving.
I don't even know what day of the week it is. I have no idea.
That's a Thursday. But I'm sure I'll talk to you, and we'll see if we can cross paths before you guys head back. Are you driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to probably start flying at some point. But again, we had 4 daughters. We still have 4 daughters, but now we have 2 that live in the house. I think as the less kids we have, the more it's just a financial number. Like,
Yeah.
And then you got to take, whoa. And then you got to continue the time. That was weird.
That scared me.
But it's still cheaper. And I mean, it's a day. So that's the thing. It's a day on the front and then a day on the back. But,
right.
You know, it is what it is.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Wait, we said the 14th? No, this 16th.
Me?
Yeah, you.
My mom's birthday is the 18th. So we'll be there the 18th in the parks, and then the 19th and the 20th will be one day will be Boardwalk, and one day will be Disney Springs. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we get to the 17th late or something. I don't know.
All right. Bye, Jim, Joe, Shelly, Sean, anyone else who is still here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on a Saturday morning, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.